Yo, what's up? It's Lucas, and in today's video, we're going to be chatting about alignment. To me, one of the most critical, important pieces of building a coaching business, of building anything, of doing anything in life, and making sure that we're in alignment. And I have a concept I want to just briefly chat on to maybe challenge our current paradigm or our current way of really thinking and understanding alignment. And I hear this a lot as coaches like, I'm out of alignment. I don't feel aligned with my message. I don't feel aligned with my niche. I don't feel aligned with my business. I don't feel aligned with the sales. I don't feel aligned with this or this or this or that. And I say, really? Let's investigate that. And I'm hoping that this video can challenge us a little bit into maybe redefining, kind of revisiting, or maybe there'll be a new piece of information that is just like, oh, I didn't think about it this way. I usually get some pretty aha moments when we're doing this with clients, and so I hope that you can experience the same. And if you do, if something stands out, if something lands, if you're like, hey, got what I need, leave it in the comments. Help us out. What's landing? What's helping? Maybe you have something that we don't touch on. I'd love for you to add to the content, to the value that we bring. So use the comments below. And with that said, of course, subscribe to this channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, we do 2 videos a week, all dedicated to helping build your coaching business, the inner work and the outer work. The inner work being visions and soul goals and really becoming, and the be, do, have. And I truly believe, and it's not just a faith, it's actual in the trenches, and the results I've got in my life and the results I've seen clients get and coaches get. It's an inside-out game. So we do the inner work a lot on this channel, and of course the outer. The strategy, the tactics, the sales, the marketing, the messaging, the email marketing, the content marketing. This channel's littered with it, so make sure you check it out, subscribe, and hit that bell. Alignment. Alignment. I see it as this. I see it as that. And when pieces of our life are in alignment, maybe there's pieces in the business, maybe there's pieces in the marketing, maybe there's pieces in our personal life, in our relationships, there's pieces in where we're living, where we're going, our environment. When everything is in alignment, it's I mean, it's even how magnets work. But when everything is in alignment, you start attracting the things you want. The actions become effortless. They become inspired. The right people come to you. The right opportunities come. The right clients come. When we're not in alignment, we're stressed out, anxious. We're doing all the work, and it feels like hard work, and we don't really like doing it, and all the above. We attract the wrong clients, the broke clients, all that fun stuff. Content is hard to make. I've heard it all, and I've been through it all. But here's the interesting piece. And so it's easy to cop out and just be like, alignment. I'm out of alignment. Something's wrong. I don't feel, something feels wrong. And that's really worth listening to. In fact, we should listen to, but I want to challenge one thing. I want to challenge just one thing here. Is, to me, I like to see this. I like to draw this out. This represents a never-ending kind of growth. There's always a next level of our evolution, of our understanding, of our consciousness, of our communication, of the way we do things, of just the human beings that we can be. I do see it as infinite. It goes on and on and on. And let's just say that here is the present us. We'll call this guy, this gal, 1.0. The 1.0 version of us. The version that we are right now. And maybe here, is the 2.0 version of us. Maybe who we're growing into. Maybe we're a 6-figure coach here. Maybe we're somebody who, attracts awesome clients, and we run a, $250,000 a year business, and maybe we have a VA or some basic staff or something. Then maybe there's like the 3.0 version. I don't know. Maybe you're running multiple offers. You've got a team. You're an investor. Who knows? Then maybe after that, you're building schools. You're building centers. You're flying around the world speaking on stages. I don't know. You're an author of 3 books, all bestsellers. I don't know, but this is never ending, right? I think we can agree on that. Here's the funny thing, and I love doing this exercise with clients, is if we made a list of all your current beliefs, your paradigm of life, the way you see things, the way you react to things, your skill set, it would be the 1.0 version. The way you've always kind of been, the habits that you have, the ways of thinking, the ways of behaving, all that fun stuff. Then you've got a 2.0 version of you over here. And maybe we've identified that, you know what, to run a six-figure coaching business, I need to up my leadership game. I also need to overcome and not worry about what people think, speak my truth. I'm just giving you examples of stuff that comes up for clients. And so we start defining who the next version of us is going to be. And I'm huge on this. We call it the U 2.0, literally. Maybe there's gaps in our sales skills. Maybe there's gaps in our beliefs around sales. Maybe there's gaps in our beliefs around money. Maybe there's some old paradigms and some old things we believe around money that we need to drop and replace with, well, there is more money than infinite supply of money. And maybe there's some things around sales and feeling like, well, when we sell something, we're taking away from someone and maybe it feels gross. These are all the things we need to upgrade, correct? So we get really clear on who do I need to become? Who's the 2.0? Who do I need to become? We always talk about be, do, have. In order to have, we need to do. That's pretty straightforward. But in order to do, if we want it aligned and effortless, we need to become it first. We need to become that person. And so we get clear on who do we have to become. And maybe one of our gaps is around money. And maybe when unexpected bills come up, our old version of us, the 1.0 version, maybe the version we are right now, gets really stressed out and anxious when a bill comes up. Whereas the 2.0, we wouldn't worry about it. We say, oh yeah, there's infinite supply, we'll find a way. Even if the bill is a little bit large, I'm not going to let that steer me off course, and we'll find a way. We'll use it as a challenge. We'll make the money. I know the 1.0 version of me, when my business started costing around $3,000 or $4,000 a month to run, I was getting like part-time help. I was a stress case. I was like $4,000 or $5,000 a month. Now, like I know we have months where it's $40,000 or $45,000 a month just to run the company, staff, all that stuff. And I'm like, wow, the old version of me could not handle that. The new version of me is like, sure, no problem. And I knew I had to become that. And so I actually started celebrating every time I had to pay someone, or I had to pay a vendor, or I had a big bill, or I believe this year we'll have a $60,000, $70,000, maybe $80,000 tax bill. I celebrate that. Not bragging, just letting you know that we must become the person who can have the container, hold the container, create the container, hold space for the kind of business and the kind of life we want. Fair? Now here's the interesting part. Is we'll be, and this is where I'd like to challenge you, is we'll be in alignment. Whoops. We'll be in alignment. Oh my goodness. Get out of here. There we go. We'll be in alignment. If a bill does come up, it'll feel more natural to kind of stress about it and maybe find ways to pay less and maybe, start cutting expenses. Who knows? That's what the old version of us wants to do. The new version is like, we don't shy away from it. We don't get into scarcity mindset. We stay abundant. We stay energetic. We stay creative. We see it as a challenge, as an obstacle, as a area of opportunity to grow. But maybe we're like here. We identify, or we're still more comfortable with the old version of us. So when that comes up and we're trying to operate from here, it's going to feel like we're out of alignment. A sales call to someone who's still, sales is sleazy, sales is gross, I'm not a good salesperson, I'm terrified of sales, I hate asking, I'm charging too little, whatever. And maybe the 2.0 version of us is like, we love sales, sales is service, I'm going to charge what I'm worth, I'm going to attract the perfect clients. When a client says no, it's just not the perfect client. I don't take it personally. All these new beliefs we want to install. But we get on a sales call and someone says no, or we get on a sales call and someone doesn't show up, or they're the wrong fit, or there's an opportunity to lean in and challenge them and we shy away from it. That's going to feel more comfortable because that's what we're used to. But if we can stay conscious and if we can review it every morning of here's how I'm showing up today, and I'm a sales pro who shows up and challenges people. And now you have an opportunity to challenge someone, it's literally going to feel out of alignment. It's literally going to feel like, it just doesn't feel like me. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't, because we haven't fully become that person yet. But the more practice you get, you'll be here, the more practice you get, it'll start feeling more natural. You're going to lean into a few more objections, over the next week. It's going to feel natural until you easily challenge people on a call when they say they're excited for it, but then the price comes up and now they start getting weird about it instead of putting your own money beliefs on them. You're going to say, hey, like, sounds like this is the perfect fit, but when the money came up, you kind of, something changed, but you're saying it's not about the money. What am I missing here? And it'll just become natural. You won't be terrified of it because now that's who you are. And then guess what's really cool is maybe you'll bring on a sales team or bring on someone to help you with the sales. At first, it's going to feel terrifying, giving up the sales. But the more you do it, the more you do it, the more you do it, eventually you'll be someone who's like, yeah, I don't do the sales calls anymore. We have a team that does it. Just giving you examples here, but it's easy to cop out by saying this just doesn't feel right. And I'm like, let's challenge that. Does it not feel right for the person you are right now? And if you could step into the shoes of the person you want to be, would it feel right? And if the answer to that is yes, it would feel right. We got to step into it. It's the opportunity of stepping into it and actually exercising it past theory, past vision boards, past dreaming about it. This was a game changer for me years ago. I was like, wow. The feeling of being terrified or feeling out of alignment or whatever I was blaming it on is actually an opportunity, a door I need to walk through. And I'm constantly aware on my computer and on my laptop. I've got, hey, who's Lucas 3.0? Who's Lucas 4.0? Who do I have to become? How would I have to operate? What do I have to believe? How do I show up per day? And I review it multiple times per day. It's on my computer. And I'm like, am I showing up as this person? And if the answer is no, what opportunities am I giving up and I'm still operating from my old paradigm or from, the 2.0 or 3.0 version of me, whatever, wherever you are. This was a game changer for me, like a game changer. And for our clients, we lean in heavily on this. And that's in every program we offer. Like, I don't care if you're just in a sales and marketing program, we lean into this because this to me is vital to our success. www, if you want more resources like this, Lucas Rubix, I'm going to write this out, .com. We have a lot of really cool resources on the website. I know, pink. I'm using pink apparently. Some really cool resources on the website, downloads. We have free courses. We have a niche guide. We've got the Be, Do, Have training, which is a deeper dive into this. We've got manifestation mastery. We've got the 7 laws of attraction. We've got a ton of stuff to help you on both the energetic side and, of course, the tactical strategic side. They work together. They're not separate. They work together. If you're interested in exploring that, make sure you check out lucasrubix.com. You can also apply for the Coaches University. It's just stay until you get paid coaching program, meaning we work with you until you get paid, until you're working with paying clients, until your business is off the ground, until you're getting leads, until you've actually got a system built that keeps bringing you clients, and you can convert those leads or that incoming inbound applications or interest in you and your program into paying clients. We also are extremely holistic, multidimensional. We don't just deal with marketing or sales. We don't just deal with mindset. We also deal with soul set, with vision, with making sure we're aligned, with building things out that are actually aligned, and with fulfillment from day one. I don't care if you have no clients, we must feel fulfilled because from that feeling comes all the success you want. And oftentimes we're just stressed out because nothing's working, and then that stress leads to more things not working, and now we're just like running around in circles. We must feel fulfilled, fill our cups, be showing up as the best version of ourselves. And so it's a very holistic approach. If you do want to apply or check that out, if that rings true to you, then check out lucasrubix.com. Feel free to apply. With that said, I'm out of here. Really appreciate you. Hopefully this helped. Thumb up the video. Leave a comment. What landed? What helped? Any objections? Anything you don't agree with? Anything you want to add? Leave it in the comments. And with that said, truly, truly appreciate you. And we'll talk soon.